Hi there guys, and welcome back to episode 21 of Once Upon a Time in Blackpool Season 2, and we have 8 games to go in our season, and we have 8 cup finals to go if we want to hit the playoffs. So once again, I'm going full Claudio, despite that being the last episode. This episode a bit of the same applies. We have got Brighton away next. We're currently 13th in the Sky Bet Championship. I'll take you to the league table. They're in 4th. It is going to be a hell of a tight game, that one. We got a draw against them earlier in the season, but as you can see, we're 50 points to their 67. They're 17 points better off than us, so we've really got to try and put a performance in. Anyway, I'm going to quickly take you through the little goal rush we have for you. We obviously played Brentford at home in the last episode and got a 1-1 draw. Then we played Middlesbrough at home and got a 1-1 draw. Sarika Dembele came back and got the lead, and then unfortunately for us, Sombalonga, as you can see there, with a penalty late on, cost us all 3 points. Right, so here we go to the goals now. It was quite early doors, end of the second half. Thompson played a ball across there, as we can see. Kaputska played it across, and luckily it fell to Sarika Dembele, who just managed to rifle it home. We were absolutely peppering Middlesbrough in the first half, and then unfortunately a dodgy penalty with 5 minutes to go, given away from a handball from Darnell Johnson. Very unfortunate. Cost us the entire game. You can see here overall we were probably about the same in theory. However, the chances we did have were a lot better, and as you can see, we didn't really get up to our normal standard. And another thing you probably noticed, we did go back to 4-4-1-1, so there was a bit of tinkering going on again. So with that being said, it's another point. It got us up to the 50 point mark. That ain't bad for our first season in the Sky Bet Championship. But anyway, more importantly, 8 cup finals to go now, starting now. Right, so let's take you through the teams today. Of course, this will be a double episode. We're going to get Wigan in as well, even though they're 20th, because it could be a game where we really do something special. As you can see, we have tweaked ourselves, and we are going a little bit more crazy than what we have done so far. But anyway, let's start with Brighton. They're at home, 4-2-3-1. Dominic, Firmina, Liam Moore, Lewis Dunk, Angelico, Stevens, Proper, Knockaert, Gross, Locadia, and Kalechi and Nachos up front for them with 3 goals in 5 appearances. Holy moly, that is a hell of a striker to have at this level. Anyway, we go across now to our team. We're 4-2-3-1 asymmetric. I can't even pronounce that word. Asymmetric. That's it. Asymmetric. My apologies. Anik, Turton, Brachenko, Tilt and Sai. Kane, Spearing. Dembele on this right side. Beachu and Kaputska coming in slightly more. And then Delfonso up top. As you can see from the positioning here, Turton is going to stay back a bit more now, and Sai is going to have to go forward a bit. That is because Dembele's a better fit on the right hand side. If he was a better fit on the left, I would have switched this, because Turton of course did score that absolute belter against Brentford the other day. Let's head to the dressing room now and see what we can do here today. I'm going to say it's time to put an end to our bad run of form. Assertively, I have faith in you guys. Assertively, I have faith. And we're going to end the team talk now, and we're going to get to the kick-off. The first 2 massive games for us are opposite ends of the table. All 8 games to the end of the season are now cup finals for us. We must win today. I want to win today. And that is why we got such a crazy formation that hopefully is going to cause them a few problems, and hopefully not ourselves. Dembele with a good through ball. There is Delfonso, tries to find Beachu, and he can, and it's taken a wicked deflection and gone in. It's come off Dale Stevens. 10 minutes in, Brighton 0, Blackpool 1. We head to the 3D. Dembele with a lofted punt ball. Delfonso takes it down well and manages to do well at his feet. Beachu's like, I'm going to have a strike. Oh, it's a double tap. It's the double tap rebound own goal, ladies and gentlemen. We've not had one yet. We've had a close one, but that one flies in the left-hand corner. And what a start. Brighton 0, Blackpool 1. Come on, lads. We're going to really surprise them. I think they were expecting an easy day at the office, but it's not going to happen for Laps so far. Anyway, Gross wins the corner now from Turton. This is where we can look a bit shaky, just after we could see the goal. Knockaert plays in a corner now. Luckily for us, it's cleared away well as the Cardio and Knockaert double up play on the left-hand side, trying to get the ball back into the danger zone. Advantage to Blackpool so far. This is unbelievable. You look, we haven't technically had a shot on target in the game, because the way Beachu hit it, the way it came off Dale Stevens, it doesn't count as a shot on target for us. That'll be a hell of a surprise. We managed to win this without any shots on target. Brighton still looking like they got more of the stats, but luckily for us, nothing much hurting so far as we get towards the last 15 of the first half. Throwing now for Brighton down towards there at our end of the pitch. Locardia's got the chance in the space. Anik with a save. We should have done better. Let's demand some more. He had way too much space then. You could at least stand in front of him and make the angle a bit more difficult. We cleared the header there. Gross is waiting, but luckily they don't manage to do anything with it. Can we sucker punch him with our first shot on target? Sai across into the box. Kaputska now tries from distance. distance. So does Beechu again. Beechu's got 2 on him. Surely he was fouled there. An absolute rugby scrum outside the penalty area. Knockout now, a free kick in for Brighton. We can counter now. We did really well dealing with that. Kaputska's got to find the pass. He does it, Alfonso. There's players waiting. Dembele might have been the better option for me there. He had a lot more space and he can come inside. Iheanacho now for Brighton. Finds Locadia, who equalises. Hits the post, comes back, and then unfortunately for us, the opposite end of the goal is completely free for him to find the empty goal. Go to the 3D replay. Iheanacho here, driving really well past Curtis Till. Curtis Till once again defensively possibly should have got a bit tighter now, and that's why we've let in this goal. Locadia's first strike was very unlucky not to go in. The second one was always going in, wasn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Let's check the VAR, see if it was offside. He was miles onside. It was Prochenko who played him on, and Prochenko who missed the ball as well by the looks of it. Little bit sloppy, but anyway, they've had 12 shots and 6 on target. They've only scored 1, so could be a lot worse. 2 minutes of added time now. Let's see it through the half time. Throwing for us down at their end now. Haruna side playing up to Beechu, and Herbie Kane with a towel. Herbie Kane, how many times has he turned and fired that one into the top corner? Not now. The season's ebbing away from him a bit, but we get to the end of the first half and nothing hurting, but I still want to tell them off. I'm far from pleased. Why aren't you getting into them more at the back? I'm telling them to go in and stick tight with them, so I don't understand why we're letting those balls come across. Prochenko could have just need that, out for a corner, whatever else, and we would have dealt with it, but unfortunately instead we had to deal with a net rippling. But anyway, second half's underway and Dembele's driving forward as he likes. Haruna side providing the width on the left. It's got to be a goal. Dembele's first strike got deflected side again, the ball's coming back, plays it across. Somehow we couldn't get someone on the end of that, but that was a great opportunity for us to take the lead back there. When we get that ball moving towards the top, we do look a dangerous threat now. Delfonso's not having the best of games, as Beechu and Spearing now are both in the book for Blackpool. Anyway, now Brighton with a throw-in. We'll start considering some changes now as we get towards the hour mark. Gross now down here on the left-hand side with Locadia and Moore trying to build something here. Proper across to the right-hand side where there's space. Firmino across, Locadia with the strike. Luckily, great straight save from Anik, and Dembele now can launch the counter. This is what we're good at. What a ball to Herbie Kane, who scores! Brighton 1, Blackpool 2. The counter-attack is devastating. It's a lethal injection to the soul of Brighton. The Seagulls are absolutely on their knees with that one. What a ball across. Herbie Kane with a great touch. Goalkeeper's left in no man's land. Herbie Kane, doesn't matter which side he hits it, the goalkeeper's not going to get there from that range. Herbie Kane, what a job. Let's go and make a change now. I think Delfonso's played well, but I think Ryan Hardy is better at laying the ball off. Beechu's played well as well, but I'm a bit concerned about these yellows. Let's get Lamine Diaby on here as the ball winner for Jay Spearing. He's done very well since he's coming on a free transfer. One of my favourite signings. A bit more time, and he might be in my top 10 players of the save, which is something coming in the last episode. We're going to look at the top 10 players of this save, everyone, from this season and last season. Don't you worry, there's going to be a lot more exciting stuff coming. But more importantly, right now, with 20 minutes to go, can we get an emphatic victory away at Brighton, away at the Seagulls? Come on, lads. Throw in now to Brighton as they try and cause us problems. Knockhart. He gets the strike away. Luckily for Saruna's side, doesn't have Nacho with the header. Puts it wide of the far-hand side, luckily for us. All Brighton now as they look to try and do something here. The quality is starting to cause problems. Aruna's side, they're starting to narrow it up here. And Gross's strike luckily goes wide for us, but they're looking like they're going to try and do something now. We need to demand some more in a moment here. Dale Stevens trying to make up for his own goal earlier. He does. Oh, it's offside luckily for Pascal Gross. We need to demand some more here. Come on, Blackpool. We're holding on here. They're looking like, it's really weird. It's almost like they go through phases, Brighton, where they just don't do anything. But then when they want to play, they go, right, we better score a goal now, because the home fans are going to start getting a bit shirty in a minute. But anyway, we're focused. A couple of lads of pressure, which isn't great. I think actually, with that being said, I'm going to get Kaputska off. Kaputska off for Casey Palmer. He's got a decent pass in him. He's not had a brilliant season. In fact, you look at his stats, you would say statistically wise in our team, he's probably our strongest player. And he's very, very rarely featured. He's just not really done it so far. And Don there with a flick-on header reminds me of when we played Derby and they managed to put a free kick in late to win a game. Anyway, now we need to see a bit more. We need to try and counter-attack them again and pick off that third goal. Angelica on the left-hand side here. Ball across. Down to side. Down to Firmino. Great strike. March is waiting as well there for Brighton. Blackpool do enough now to keep the game under our control. 5 minutes to go. Want to demand some more again now. Come on, guys. I'm not going to change anything. I could change the formation. I've done that before and we still concede that late goal. Today we're just going to go and hope it's destiny for us. 4 minutes of added time. Chance for Blackpool. We win a goal. I thought we won a corner. I hate it when you say that. We win a goal kick. We give away a goal kick. Anyway, Brighton now, as you can see, going very wide, trying to play around us. Diaby now can come through the middle, though. That's where the space will come. Palmer up to Sai. Left-hand side pass. Oh, Dembele should have got there. Angelico flicks it on just to go out for a throw-in now. 2 minutes left of the added time to go. We're down at their end of the pitch, which is where we need to be. Come on, Blackpool. Angelico wins the header, then we lose the highlight. Literally 30 seconds to go. Come on, boys. Come on. We don't want to give this away now. Solly marches in and he's got a strike. And it gets down low and hard to the right-hand side of a superb save. Last chance corner now for Brighton. Pachenko clears. We get a deserved victory. The first cup final is out the way and we have won it, ladies and gentlemen. Brighton 1, Blackpool 2. We are back on. The playoff bus is doing itself absolutely genius stuff right now. I've run out of words. I'm so shocked. Oh, the playoff buzz is still fired up. There we go. We're going to say well done. No one gave us a chance. We're going to continue. What a result for us. And we got Wigan coming up next. And we can finally say we've recorded an overdue win. It's our first win in 8 games. And if we can win all 8 of our last 8 games after going 8 without a win, I think that will counteract the fact that we might end up in the playoffs. It's not maths, it's just logic. And my logic's daft anyway, as we know. So we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, we're going to push forward now and get to the Wigan game. Get that one in as well. They're 19th. Back-to-back wins, and we'll see where we're looking at heading into the final 3 episodes. Quickly. Well done to Oliver Turton. He won the Sky Bet Championship Goal of the Month. That goal against Brentford we saw where he just ran in on the right and just had a shot from absolute crazy distance and absolutely beat the goalkeeper. So well done to Oliver Turton. In other good news, I'm not sure he's going to be fit to start. Mark Boller is finally back in training, so hopefully we might be able to get Mark back. You know, no diss on Haruna, he's done very well, but Mark is our key player and we've missed him in this last 8 games or so. So hopefully we can get him back in for that Wigan game, which is coming up next. Right, and here we go with the teams then. Only 2 changes for us today, so we'll just talk about them. That is, Wari Suarez has come in for Pachenko. I wasn't convinced he was quick enough in the last game, so I've decided to replace him for this one. Mark Boller is also back on the left. What a great bit of news that is for us. Hopefully he will make a massive difference today. The rest of the attacking unit remains the same at this time. The bench remains the same. And we look now at our opposition. It is Wigan, who beat us 1-0 at their place earlier in the season. Thanks to a calamitous, terrible goal from Howard, who didn't really deal with clearing ball that well. We've got Marshall, Connolly, Dunkley, Tamori, Holmes, Dennis, Chivera, Morsey, Evans, Brown, Nuvia and Diamantakos, who is their Greek striker who has done very well for them this year in spite of them being in 19th position. Right, let's see what we can do here. I know of you will be very happy to avenge what happened last time. We're going to head to the kickoff. I'll make a slight favourite. There's going to be a few subtle tweaks to our formation, and then we're going to get ourselves underway. Can we get back-to-back wins in a double-header for the first time in quite a while? It is looking like the gap is still going to be around about 10 points, even if we do win. However, saying that, at least we can get into this run of trying to win this last 8 games and see where it takes us, see how high we can get. I feel like we might get there now as Bichu's free kicks on target. Good effort. He started the season with a free kick that went in the back of the net. That one was close. Good save from the Wigan goalkeeper there after a minute to keep it nice and tight there. But anyway, good start from us here. I would expect us to really have more of the stats in this one. Last time out, Wigan really did smash and grab us a little bit. As I say that now, they try and get in there, and that was a good chance, and they have got some quality up there. Good play from Wari Suarez coming in today to get rid of the ball. Brown now coming forward as they try and launch a counter-attack Wigan. Diamantos across now. Herbie Kane's back there getting the clearing header. Morsey, they've got options and he hits it over the crossbar luckily for us. Okay, Wigan looking like they fancy some points here today. But bearing in mind they are in a relegation scrap, they might need them themselves. Bichu has gone down there. Morsey's gone in on behind and late, and I think he might be gone. He is gone. You can tell, can't you? Sam Morsley, straight red card for Wigan. Right, they are down to 10 now. Hopefully now we can get a goal in the second here and take advantage. Kaputska plays the ball back in from the corner. Kaputska again. Dembele with a strike. Wins another corner on the opposite side this time. Good stuff here from Blackpool. Looking like we're going to do some danger from the set pieces. Ball in. D'Alfonso couldn't win the header. Wari Suarez coming back to take the ball and try and get it back into action for us. Corner again now. Another set piece. D'Alfonso on target. No, it wasn't. It was just wide. It looked like it was going on target. He won his header. Not in the back of the net that time. 25 minutes on the clock. Oh, Blackpool here today as Brown here plays a ball forward for Wigan. Come on, Blackpool. Boller now driving forward. Kaputska and Kane. Dembele as well. Here we go now. We're playing stuff here. Turton now plays it down on that side. Boller across. Kaputska. What a goal from Bartosz Kaputska. His 4th goal of the season. It's an assist from Mark Boller, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We head to the 3D on the 25 minutes here. Bartosz Kaputska with his 4th goal of the campaign. Been a slow one for him, but still played his part. Found the space. Found the corner. Great finish. We played through their defence very nicely there. We have got a quality advantage in that regard on them. So well done to us here. Free kick now for Bichu. Oh, that one was sneaking in, wasn't it? Could have been the second on the half an hour. Not on this occasion. Blackpool 1, Wigan Athletic 0 here. 10 minutes to go to half time. Boller down to Kaputska now. Boller down to Kaputska again and Bichu. Bichu down to Delfonso. Down to Dembele. Spearing can't get his strike on target, but it's a close effort and it's been all Blackpool here. Since they've gone down to 10 men, Wigan, they're looking a bit anxious, a bit nervous. They're trying to hit us on the counter, but so far so good. Can we get that second goal? They're going to try and launch a counter now with Diamatikos. I cannot pronounce his name. I'm quite glad we goal rushed that last one. Goodness me. Dunkley plays it back to Marshall and to Mori. Holmes Dennis now could try and come forward for Wigan. He plays it long and he does find the striker. Wari Suarez has been beaten all ends up. Should have done better. He nearly got back. I think Prochenko would have been worse off there, ironically. 2 minutes of added time. Wigan might be able to get an equaliser before half time. Wari Suarez deals with it well though. Beecher now again with a free kick. It's the post. He's getting closer, isn't he? One on target. One the keeper really had to work at. And now one back off the post here as the half time whistle goes. Blackpool 1, Wigan 0. We head to the dressing room now. And I'm going to say to them, I'm not happy because I want to see more. We've got to get this win. Come on. Second half is underway here now. Can we turn this? Can we turn the screw in? Because I don't like these 1-0s. We had so many games in the second half of the season where the 1-0 win has not been enough. Dembele with a great strike. As I tell them off, as I say, guys, we need some more from this. So Dembele steps up and goes, all right, mate, it's my turn to have a go from long range. What a corner. Played in. Dunkley with a clearing header. Dembele takes it down once, hits it first time, finds the far corner, and that's all she wrote. Wonderful stuff here. Blackpool 2, Wigan 0. So as you get the second half underway, I was massively interrupted there by a knock at the door. First time that's happened during filming. But anyway, we're back underway again now. We've just got the second half underway. We are 2-0 up. Wonderful stuff. Mark Boller's come back in to make the difference. Beeching have a free kick into the box. Good effort there from Blackpool. Looking like we're really going to mark the exclamation point on this home victory today. Holmes Dennis there with a good clearance there from Wigan. Delfonso picks up the loose ball. We just can't find that third goal early doors at the start of the second half. Come on, Blackpool. Beachy plays it across. Delfonso will pick up the loose ball. Tamori does well there at the back for Wigan. We are still looking very much in control of this. Our new formation, the tinkering of Claudio's worked well as Dembele nearly finds the space again. Having him out on the right as an attacking playmaker is really making a difference for us. He's not a winger, he's not an inside forward, he is a playmaker. It means Turton can come forward if he so wishes, and of course we're trying to overload the left where we've got the quality of Mark Boller. Making a difference now. Can this be 2 wins from 2, and can our dream of winning 8 in a row be on? It can with Siriki Dembele's 4th goal of the season. Comes from outside the box, drills it low and hard through the defence. We go to the 3D here at Bloomfield Road. Dunkley's header out is pretty good, but unfortunately for him, the Blackpool players are lining up. Dembele with the low drive. The keeper got caught there. If he'd stayed in the middle, it probably would have gone straight off his shins, but it doesn't matter. It is 3-0 now. We haven't made any changes. It's time to do it. Let's get Herbie Kane off. He's one booking away from a suspension, and we've got some big games coming up. Diaby will come on as the box-to-box. Look at these stats from some of these lads. I'm delighted with them. Delfonso off for Hardy. It's a usual change. And I'm going to leave Dembele on, even though I wouldn't mind giving Ryan Kent a run out today, as he's not featured and he was such a big part of our earlier start of the season. Final 10 now, and we're 3-0 up here at home. Can we send an exclamation point on this one again? Boller across, Tamori with a clearing header, but it's just going to fall to a Blackpool player all the time. Spearing that time with the drive, not on target, but once again threatening. 22 shots, 8 on target. This new lopsided formation where I'm trying to make the best out of the players we've got looks like it might have paid off. It is going to be 6 points from a possible 6. We're into the 4 minutes of added time now with literally moments to go. There is no way back for Wigan. It is all full steam ahead. Can we sneak into the playoffs? I think we've got something like 6 games to go now. We're going to need to win all of them, but there's still hope. Diaby now coming forward. We play it forward. The ball goes out of play. It doesn't matter now. That is going to be all it wrote. Blackpool 3, Wigan 0. Sam Morsley's red card on 12 minutes completely changed the game. But well done, lads. That's back-to-back victories in this episode, and the dream lives on, ladies and gentlemen. That was a good performance, but don't let let it get to your heads because we got to win 6 more. Second half was much better. Let's get into this now. I'm very happy they improved the second half. I like to highlight that, as you know, because I want to see them try and do better. If they're on 7s at half times, they can finish on 8s. So there we go. We end the team talk now. The positivity, the atmosphere is fired up, moves us back into the top half of the league, 11th place. 6 games to go. We are 10 off the playoffs, so it is gonna be hard. But now we're looking like, okay, we can at least maybe get back inside that top 10 now and fight with Norwich, who we have got to play in a minute as well. So it's all go. Quality of possession provides victory. We're going to send Quentin across to the press conference. We have avoided relegation from the Sky Bet Championship. We weren't keeping an eye on it, but I guess 55 points will be enough to keep you in the Sky Bet Championship. Our aim at the start of this season was just to try and avoid relegation, and we're in 11th place. So well done, everyone. Well done. Beecham and Curtis Tilt both get a bonus for avoiding relegation. Only 35,000 in total. Dane Bailey once again with a superb performance. And all in all, we got to say, what a job well done. We're going to head to the schedule now. We're starting to improve. The last 4 games, we have seen an improvement in our performances. But now we've got Blackburn coming up, and then that game against Norwich, who are just ahead of us, and Leeds. So I think the best thing we can do now is we're going to goal rush Blackburn, and we're going to come back for Norwich and Leeds United. So hopefully I can come back to you with a win over Blackburn, and then we get into 2 massive games, and we've only got a few episodes left to see exactly where we're going to end up on this adventure. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching episode 21 of Once Upon a Time in Blackpool. We've got 3 episodes to go now until our time with this save is over. Obviously, the excitement is building because we now look like we can hit a good run. We have found that tinkering is starting to work. Who says going cloudy is a bad thing, right? But anyway, please like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter. The link's on screen now. We will catch you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock again for some more FM action here on FM 303. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.